Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tatiana. In a second, I'm gonna hop behind my computer and I'm gonna share my screen with you because I'm gonna walk you through 4 products that I would personally source on Amazon.com. Now, you might be wondering, why am I gonna give away 4 products? Well, it's because I'm not living in the scarcity mindset. I believe that there's more than enough for everyone. I believe in abundance, and I really think it's gonna help you guys, and that's what my channel is about. It's about helping you guys with Amazon FBA. I think that when you see the products that I'm looking at, you're gonna see why I wanna add them to my top 10 list. I think it's really gonna help you for when you do your own product research. So it is gonna be a bit of a longer video, probably around 30 minutes. So sit back, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and enjoy. All right, guys, welcome. The first product that I'm gonna show you today is a mini sewing machine. So let's go into Amazon over here and type that in, mini sewing machine. And you can see here, these are all the top keywords, by the way. So if I was, doing this product, this is one way I would do my keyword research. I would see these are secondary keywords: handheld, portable, extension table, bag. So I type it in, and here's the products. This is what they look like. So remember that this is a small product. It's not a full-size sewing machine. It's a mini sewing machine, which is why I'm attracted to the product. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to pull up my Jungle Scout web app, my Jungle Scout extension. So I click here and I see the sales. So this is the first thing I like to do. It gives me kind of an overview of the sales volume that they have, and it just makes things a lot faster and more efficient for me. So it takes a second to populate here. I can see that there's high demand and low competition. That's always really nice to see. And I can see here the average selling price at $35, which is really high, actually. So that's really good. And then I can look over here. This is what I really like to look at, is reviews and revenue. Now, Jungle Scout is an estimate, but it's pretty darn on point, which is pretty cool. And you can see here, these ones are sponsored products, so they're probably going to have, higher sales, but there's more cost with that. So I go down and I look at all these products and I see that, seems like people on the first page are doing pretty well with the revenue, and they don't have that many reviews. So sure, there are a couple items here, a couple people who have 800, 1,000 reviews. I mean, look at this one. This one has 1787 reviews and only making 3,000 a month. So something went wrong with their listing and their product, or they just decided not to sell it anymore. This one over here has 892. They're doing $124,000 per month. This one's doing 330. Let's just take a peek at that. That's quite interesting. But then there's also people without reviews, and they're getting sales. So I really like to see that. It makes me very curious. Why is it that this listing is getting all these sales when they don't have reviews? It's probably a really great offer that the person's going to receive, or a really amazing listing, or a combination of both. And so I kind of just skim through this, and I like to see consistency. I like to see that, all sellers are making sales even if they don't have a very large number of reviews. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing quite a variety of different numbers here. 25 reviews doing 21,000 a month. So, it's definitely not very much competition, very high demand. So this is a great product. And so let's just take a peek at that product. This is the product that is doing 330,000 a month. So you can see here they're selling at $17.99. So maybe it's because it's a really low price compared to the other sellers. That could be a reason why they're selling a lot more. Interesting. And then this is the one that does, this was the one that has 0 reviews, and they're doing 21,000 a month, and this one is the one that is doing 330. So they're actually selling at a higher ticket, so at $81. So they're a premium product. So that's even more interesting for me, because that makes me excited to know that people are willing to invest in their product. They're willing to invest in their mini sewing machine. So for me, that shows opportunity to grow. So even if I start my product off at $17, people are still going to buy it, but they're also willing to buy a product that is priced at $81. So over time, I can improve the quality of my product. Super cool. Okay, so now we know that the sales volume's there. Awesome, thank you, Jungle Scout. Another thing I like to do is I like to, maybe take one of the best sellers or a random product and I put it into the Jungle Scout web app. And the reason I do this is because it helps me track a lot of the sales and gives me a lot more information about this product and this particular listing. So let me take, I'm interested in this one because it's doing $19,000 a month and it's got no reviews, so I'd like to know more information about that. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to take the ASIN number, which is this number down here, this one right here. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go to the Jungle Scout web app and I'm going to insert that right here. You can see I kind of already did that. And then I'm just going to add it to my tracker. And so basically every time I add a product to my tracker, over time it's going to track the sales history, the volume. It's going to tell me their daily revenue, their daily units sold, and the price. And so I get quite a good overview here and I can compare several different products this way when I'm doing my product research. And here it shows me 7 days of data, which is really cool. So I can see the trends. I can see if, if all of a sudden they had a sale and they had a lot of products sold. So it's very, very good to analyze the products. So I like to put all my products into the Jungle Scout product tracker. And here I can see that the average daily revenue is $647. So that's really good for a listing that doesn't have any reviews. So again, I'm going to later on analyze this listing and understand why they're doing so well and try and not copy them, but learn from them and then do even better with my product. So having said that, let's actually look at the product and why would I want to source this product other than the fact that it sells well and there's low competition? Well, if I look at the product itself, again, it's a mini sewing machine. It's not really my ideal first product because there's a lot of components to it. There's a lot of pieces to it. A sewing machine is a complex product and it involves many small individual intricate pieces, as you can see in the product photos here. It's not a simple product like a plastic spatula or, something simple like that. So that's not quite ideal, but it's okay. I'll get over that considering the sales volume. What else do I want to look at over here? Well, I want to see, other information about the product in general. I want to know how much it weighs because anything that weighs quite a bit is going to cost me quite a bit in shipping. This product, this is 12.6 pounds. Okay, that's too heavy. However, there are other sewing machines that are not that heavy. This one's 2.4 pounds. So this one's the one that's doing $330,000 a month, and it's probably because it's a very high quality product, which is great. They've got an award here, but that's not something I'm going to be able to start with. It probably costs a lot more to manufacture as well. This one probably isn't as good quality, but obviously still doing well. So here it's 2.4 pounds. Honestly, guys, that's actually quite high. I wouldn't recommend doing anything above 1.5 pounds. However, considering the price that it sells at and considering the sales volume, this is a product that I would really look into a lot further because, yeah, it's going to cost me more in shipping, but because my sales potential is a lot greater, I have more opportunities with this product, and my profit margins may end up evening itself out with the sales volume that I have. So if we go down, just getting to know the product more again, you can see all the different pieces. So not a huge fan of that, but it's okay because it's a product that I don't see any risk of liability. Yeah, it can break, it could fall apart, but Amazon does have a 30-day return policy regardless of your product anyways, so people are always going to have the opportunity to do that. So yeah, I think it's a good product. Maybe it wouldn't be my first product, maybe it would be my second product. With the first product, maybe something a little bit simpler. And by the way, if you guys are interested in getting Jungle Scout, you can get it for $10 off if you use my affiliate link. So you can just go to junglescout.com/luxbiz10 or click below in the description for a direct link. Definitely recommend it. I mean, every Amazon seller is going to need to buy it. So if you want to buy it under me, you get a discount. Okay, the next product I'm going to show you is fake spider web. How did I come across this product? I was literally thinking of different Halloween items that I could potentially source on Amazon. Anything like decorations and very like niche products, these are the products that you want to go after. And so spiderweb was something that came to my mind, and I looked it up and it seemed like a really good product to source. Now, number one, the first reason why I like it is so small and lightweight and simple and liability risk-free, and just a product that would not trigger a lot of negative reviews. It's just a really great first product. It's fake spiderweb. You can hold it in your hand. It comes in a small bag, and yeah, I mean, it's not selling at an ideal selling price point, but the sales volume is really good. So I'm going to show you what that is. We're going to go again with the Jungle Scout. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's thunder right now in Panama. So average selling price is $11.99. So that is very low. I actually don't recommend selling anything that is below $19, but again, there's always exceptions. And so with a product that's selling at this price, I would actually recommend doing like a bundle. So if you do a bundle, so you give them more for their buck, basically, you give them, instead of them having to buy, 2 of your items or 3 of your items, then they can just buy one product from one listing that's a bundle, and they get a better value. So their money goes further. So they're more incentivized to buy it. And for you, that means that you can increase your selling price point. So that's what I like to do with products that are selling very low, but I see potential with. So this one has medium demand and low competition. So the sales volume isn't quite as high as the first product I showed you, but the competition is so low. They basically have no reviews, and they're doing really well with selling. And for a new seller, this is awesome, because for you, it's going to be very challenging to get reviews. It just is. That's just how it is. People are more likely to leave a negative review than they are to leave a positive review. So, when you see a product that has demand, that people are buying it on Amazon, but they doesn't have a lot of reviews, that's a great opportunity and open gateway for a new seller. So here I'm seeing 31 reviews, 80 reviews, 13. So the best seller is this one right here, which is doing 63,000 per month around, and that's selling just under $10. So one thing with Amazon is that if your product is under $10, it's now considered an add-on item, which means that a person, if they just wanted to buy your product, they couldn't actually check out with just your product. They would have to buy other products to equal up to, I think it's $35 before they can check out. So that is a barrier of them actually purchasing your product, which is why you always want to sell above the $10 mark. So for this person, it seems like they're doing fine with that, but I think we could do a lot better if it was above the $10 mark. This one's just above the $10 at $10.99. 31 reviews, doing around 12,000 a month. I think that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to click on a listing here just to take a look at it. And there really aren't that many sellers. Lots of sellers. The thing with this product too is there's a variety of different products. So there's no 2 that look the same. So this one, they have a different picture. This one's just in a bag. They might be selling the same type of web, but the way that they represent it is very different, which gives me opportunity as a new seller to come out with an amazing listing that incorporates the best points of each of these other listings that I'm looking at right now. So this is a totally different kind of web. So, if I wanted to branch off, this one's selling at $17.95, so it's a higher ticket product, 25 reviews, and it's doing $8,921 a month. So this one doesn't have competition. There's nobody else that's selling a web that looks just like this. So I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm going to track this person individually, because this is a different type of web, and so it seems like people don't have very many options when they're shopping for this particular type of web. Okay, cool. So let me just take a look at some of these products here. So this one's the one that's doing, look at this over here. The listing's very, very poorly done. And so when I see a product with a listing that's not optimized in any way, it really isn't. The title, the bullet points, the photos are the most important part. Remember, guys, people buy with their eyes. And when they see your photos, basically they're wanting to get all their answers from your photos. And if you don't have good photos, it's not going to convert to sales. So this listing isn't optimized, but somehow it's still getting sales. So I know that myself, as someone who has taken an Amazon training course, someone who is proficient in Amazon selling, I'm still a newbie, but proficient, then yeah, I could totally optimize this and kick this guy's butt, or a girl's butt. So let's actually look at some facts about the product. Okay, so 7.2 ounces, small dimensions. It's in the toys and games section of Amazon. Here's some Q&A. It's always really good to look at the reviews because it teaches you how you could possibly improve the product yourself. So it looks like the reviews are pretty positive, which is awesome. So yeah, this is another product that I would source. This is a different kind of web. So I would actually track both of these people's listings, and I'll get different information from both. Another bonus that you could do here is, if people are buying the web, they're probably also going to buy spiders. So what I would do is I would sell the web in a package, so you're giving them more value for their money, and I would give them a bonus spider. So either a giant spider like this or those little tiny spiders. I looked those ones up individually. They don't sell that well on Amazon, but if you add it as a bonus for the product that you're selling, then the buyer is going to say, wow, even more value. Of course I'm going to buy this one over the other listings. They're going to give me basically the web and the spider for the price of just the web. So this would be a really good bonus option. Wow, those are really scary. I don't like spiders. So it seems like this listing is a web plus 3 spiders, and it's doing really well, and they don't have competition. So I'm going to track this one too. So 2 different kinds of webs here. Both are doing well. So I'm going to add this to my Jungle Scout product tracker. Over here, add to tracker. Get some information. So they're doing around $621 per day. Not bad. And over here, I'm going to track this web as well. So one thing I want you guys to note is that I'm not looking for these big products, the most obvious products that everyone sends me. If you guys don't know this, I offer coaching. If people sign up for through a course through me, then I offer coaching as well as other bonuses, personalized bonuses. And one of the bonuses I offer is I will review your top 10 products for you and give you real feedback. My personal opinion, I'll help you decide on what product's best, and obviously you make the ultimate decision, but I'll give you my input. And a lot of times I see the same products over and over and over again. It's crazy. I've reviewed over 900 products now, guys. It's a lot. Over 900 products, and a lot of people send me the same thing. And it's usually the most obvious items because people don't want to spend time doing product research. To find products like this, it takes time, it takes creativity, it takes thought. It's not something that you can do in a couple hours. It might take, hours of intensive, searching, or it might take weeks, So, and what I want to mention also is that I'm not looking for the big products. Like, I'm not looking at the most obvious, like, for example, beach blanket. Such a popular product. Everyone finds this product. Yeah, it sells well, but it's so popular and it's obvious. I'm not searching for, what's an example? For example, a baby carrier, or a backpack, or just these big items. I'm looking for the more niche things. So if I am selling, cobweb, I'm also looking at the spiders to go with it. Look at the accessories. Accessories do really well, and they're usually the most understated items. So accessories usually are the ones that people need to buy, and they look for them on Amazon, but they're the products that have very low competition from other Amazon sellers like ourselves. So you want to find the low competition items. Okay, so here we can see this doesn't have information about this product. That's fine. Let's move on to our next product. Okay, the next product that we have is a balloon arch. So I found this product because I was looking for a balloon arch for my friend who is having a baby shower, and so I was searching for it on Amazon out of necessity. And then I thought, this product might sell well. And so I used my Jungle Scout plugin and I saw some great opportunity here. So let's look at this together. The average selling price is quite high, which I like. It's around $30. Awesome. Here we see the green, high demand, low competition, super good. And then let's look over here, which is the stuff I care about, revenue and reviews. So you can see here 21,037 reviews, 14,175 reviews. Let's go down here, 5,059 reviews. Yeah, this one's doing 120,000, but they have 957 reviews. So that's great, but I'm not going to really use them as an example because that will be very challenging for me to get 957 reviews. But I like to look at the little guys, the ones that don't have that many, 37, 59, 37. Here, 7 reviews, 19, so they're still doing well. So lots of opportunity here, very low demand. And now let's take a look at the product itself. So here we can see the product. Basically a balloon arch is, a standard canopy type thing that will allow you to wrap balloons around it. So they sell it quite high. The ones on the first page are selling quite high. Let's go on our app again just to get an example. Let's check out this one. And maybe, yeah, let's check out that one. So that one's got an attainable amount of reviews, 178, and it looks like it's kind of a mini balloon arch. So I'm just going to take a look at the product itself. It does have, some moving pieces, but nothing too complex. I think it's something that I could easily get manufactured in China, and I could get a high quality product that would render a great customer experience. So this one's selling at $19.99. It's a good price point. They didn't really write much in their description. 1.15 pounds, so that's good. It's within my range, so that means the shipping cost will be low. They're in the toys and games section. So here it shows that it comes with a pump. It didn't work. So these are things that I will take note of, that when I source my product, I will know to improve. I will contact manufacturers and find ways that I can improve the customer's experience by improving the quality of the product itself. I'm not just going to go and launch the exact same product, the exact same pieces and packaging and everything. No, that's not what I do. I find something that's selling already on Amazon and I find ways to improve it. By improving the customer experience, you then will get more sales naturally. So definitely a lot of complaints about the air pump, but that's fine. So the product, yeah, it's good. It's good for a first-time sell. It sells well, low competition, no complaints with this one. Okay, let's move on to our next product. The next one is a piano play mat. So you can see here different keywords for baby boy, for kids, for baby girl. I'm just going to put the standard keyword in there. And this is the product that I'm referring to, not so much this one right here. So something like this. So let's put that on Jungle Scout. Oh, and by the way, guys, I want to, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so let's see here. Definitely more high competition. I think actually this is incorporating the wrong products into my search, though I don't want to have, these products. I just want to have the piano play mats. So I'm just going to change the keyword to piano keyboard play mat for dummies. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. So now let's check out the results. Remember, your keywords are really important when you're doing your search, so just make sure that it's very specific. Okay, so we got medium demand and low competition this time. Selling price is good, so I really like the selling price at around $34. It's quite high. Average reviews only 96. So let's look over here. Not amazing sales volume, but again, for a first-time seller, this is kind of where you want to start. So, pretty consistent. Everyone seems to be making money, which is great. Even the ones with very low reviews, they're still doing well, so that's very encouraging. So let's look at the product itself. Let's try this product here. So, wow, oh, I thought that was pixelated. So it's just a little keyboard like this, very simple, comes in a box like that. 28 reviews, and they're doing pretty well. It was $12,000 a month, pretty good. Let's go down here. It is 5 pounds. Oh, it is 2.8 pounds of 5 pounds actually. So that's pretty heavy. For $36.99, I don't know if I'd like that. Let me look at some other examples before I judge this product based on that one listing. How about this one right here? Okay, so this one is 1.55 pounds. So this tells me that, the weight of the product can vary. So when I'm sourcing my product, I'm going to be sure to ask the supplier to specifically tell me what the item weight is inside the packaging, because it varies from product to product, supplier to supplier, and that's very important for my profit margins. So you can see it's selling at around the same price as the other listing, but they're probably going to be making a higher profit because their product weighs a lot less. So when I look at the product itself, again, simple product, a toy for kids. This will sell great during Christmas time. It's not something that is involving many moving pieces. It doesn't get simpler than that, And then I just kind of look down here, get to know the product a bit more, find ways that I can improve the product, and it seems like they're getting pretty good reviews. So I like that. When I see that the product is getting consistently positive reviews, it tells me that this is a product that people truly enjoy. And it's a product that doesn't often break down, or customers are just satisfied with it, which is really good. And it makes my life easier, because if I see a lot of negative reviews, sure, it's going to teach me how I can improve the product, but at the same time, it tells me that the customer is not having a good experience. And so it's a product that is not often working out for people. So here, this one says, I replaced my batteries, still no good, very disappointing. So they had issues with the batteries. That's really good to know, take note of, yada, yada, yada. So that is another product. Let's put that into our Jungle Scout. Right here. Great, awesome. So they're doing around $239 a month. Not quite the same as some of the other sellers, but that is fine. Still a great product. All right, let's move on to our next product. Okay, so the next product is another thing for kids bath bombs. So if you guys don't know what these are, basically they're essential oils in a type of, I think, like soap or something that people make. Very easy to make, very low cost, super trendy right now for adults, but also for kids, apparently. So if we look here, I actually really did want to source this product at one point, but the only critique about this product is that it is for kids. It's going to be absorbed into their skin. It's going in the bathtub. And so there are liability risks. And you want to do your due diligence. You don't want to just ship any random product that's cheap from China. You need to make sure that you're protecting your customers and protecting the health of the children that are using your products. There's a fiduciary responsibility here. And so for this product, you do probably want to source it wherever you live, in Europe, in the US, wherever. So when I was looking to source it in the US, it was a little bit challenging to find suppliers. So that's the only critique about this product. But other than that, a great product. So you can see here that they sell really well. This one, 14,000 with 0 reviews, 11,000 with 0 reviews. And they're doing well. And so if we click on the listings, we can take a look at what the product really is. This one, they've got a lot of reviews, but they're doing well. This one only has, they're doing pretty good. Yeah, so I kind of just like to look at the different ones here. This one's doing 6,000 a month, but they're only at $11.95. The average price is around 20, which is great. This one is really a big set here. It's a lot of pieces. But they've only got 18 reviews and they're doing 17,000, which is great. This one has little toys in them, Pokemon toys. Another thing you have to keep in mind is licensing. So You know, technically, I don't know if they're legally allowed to use Pokemon and Disney princesses, because I believe that's copyright infringement, unless they have the rights, which I doubt they do. So things like this here. Let's click on this. I'm trying to find an example. Okay, this one here. So they've got 96 reviews and doing about 21,000 a month, which is great, good for them. And let's just take a look at the product itself. So it's a package of 6, little packaging like that. Let me go down. So, you know, it's not really a light product, so that is going to cut into the profit margins. Look at some of the reviews. So it comes with little toys like this, which is great. You know, these aren't any special, you know, Disney characters or anything, so there's no copyright issues there. Yeah, so it's a very basic product, but it is a product that does sell well, and it could be a great opportunity because I like this product for the marketing purposes. So when you're launching a product these days, you're gonna need to do a lot more than just pick a product and launch it on Amazon. It takes more work than it did 5 years ago because there are more sellers. It doesn't mean that the opportunity is gone. Actually, there is more and more opportunities now because Amazon's growing so fast. However, it does mean that you need to be creative and you need to put work into your marketing. Marketing is everything. So, you know, you can use PPC, pay-per-click on Amazon, but that's not the only thing you need to do. You need to be doing social media, and a product like this would do really well on social media. So I always look at that. When I look at product, I say, what is the potential for marketing? How could I market this product? You know, find different ways, be creative, really think about it. And with this product, I think I could do really well marketing it, by marketing it to parents to use for their kids, you know, bath time. Parents take a break, you know, have fun with the kids and let them play with the toys in the bath. And, you know, I think I could make a good Instagram page. I think I could create a product that has essential oils that could really help the kids' skin or kids with, like, you know, irritation in skin, or even to calm them down at nighttime. So definitely a lot of opportunities here, but again, a little bit of a liability risk because you are now creating product that is coming in direct contact with their skin. So you have to be very careful about that. All right, guys, so those are the products that I would do, and these are products that I'm giving to you as examples. Hopefully they helped you. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone that they could benefit from it. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more. Comment below what you thought about the product selection. Comment below some tips for some new sellers. Any way that you can help is always appreciated. We want to make sure that we're always giving and sharing information and knowledge and not being in the scarcity mentality, because that's not really going to get you anywhere. So I always believe in sharing what I learn, and so that's what I do on this channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy and appreciate it. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.